Good morning, sweet world, and welcome to the No Dunks podcast presented by FanDuel. It's Friday, March 6th, 2026. This is The Drop. I'm Skeets here in the Classic Factory, and alongside me, as always, Tas Melas.
Ready to smell some salts.
Next to him, it's my top shot hot boy, Trey Kirby.
Ayo.
Ayo. And over yonder, making the magic happen, super producer JD.
Hello.
There he is. Here we are. Hello to everybody on YouTube. Hello, podcast listeners. On today's show, today's drop, we got Worst of the Week, nominees.
Yep.
We're going to recap a few of last night's key games and big stories. We'll discuss Jayson Tatum's forthcoming return.
He's coming.
Looks like it's happening tonight on Friday night. But first, Tas does have to pay off last month's pick'em loss, and the smelling salts are here.
It's a little dragon on here.
Wow, sort of scary.
It is scary. Okay, let's get into it. Let's just do this.
Okay, first time ever, correct?
This is first time ever. Apparently, you have to put a little bit of water in to activate it. Now, the more water you put in, the stronger it gets. There's a scale on that little card over there. It says, do not put more than 1.5 ounces in.
Okay.
So I'm not going to do that. Actually, I might, because I've already spilled a lot of it.
Yeah. All right.
But it basically says, don't put too much water. Stay away from it. So as I puncture this seal here, I am going to stay away from it because I saw people say online, keep it a foot away from you as you smell it.
Oh my God.
The instructions say 6 inches, so half a foot.
Okay.
But anyways, I'm just going to be silent for a second because I ain't
You have a
inhaling.
sensitive nose, too. I was
got
thinking
a-
about
I got a
this on my
sensitive
drive
a lot
in.
of things sometimes. Here we go.
All right. Okay, so far so good. For the podcast listener, Tas has punctured the little foil top.
The water's going in.
Oh, now he's pouring it in. Okay, this is not how
You
I
gonna
thought it
shake
would
it up?
go.
Yeah, so you shake it up.
I thought, okay, yeah, anyway,
Shake
keep
the
going.
bottle for a few seconds. That's what Vital
Okay, I
X
can breathe.
Park
I can
is.
smell
Wow,
it,
that
yeah.
is so strong.
Yeah, you can smell it right now.
That is
So
ridiculously
you gotta
strong.
take, now, I think it says,
Again, the instructions say keep it half a foot away from you, so 6 inches away from you. But then I saw people
Oh,
actually
man,
doing
yeah, I
it.
can
People
smell
who've
it.
done it before say 12 inches is good. I literally just inhaled the air in here. I mean, I hope the dog is going to be all right.
She's upstairs.
Hazel, get out of here.
Okay,
And you're supposed to take a slow inhale, I think it said, right? Like,
now slowly inhale.
Take a quick, gentle sniff
Gentle
for
sniff.
2 to 3
Okay,
seconds.
6
that's
inches. All right,
a
here we
gentle
go.
a gentle sniff. Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
Uh-oh.
It's all right.
The little sealer thing already
Cap
fell off.
lid, cap lid,
That's
okay.
Whoa!
You with us?
Yeah, it looks like, it feels like I just was in a pool for a second. My nose got clogged. Whoa! Let's do a show! Whoa! Oh my God. Who wants some? Who wants some?
What a jolt, eh?
Yeah, it feels good.
He likes
Feels
it.
better than I expected.
Wow. Better than you expect. Your eyes are a little glassy.
Yeah. I didn't pull a Doug Christie, the Kings coach, who was like, whoa!
Yeah.
So, and I thought I did a decent job of not keeping it too far from it.
Yeah,
you
no,
got a
you
good-
got a good,
a good gentle sniff.
It was a gentle
It was a
sniff.
good gentle sniff.
If anybody wants to be a dragon like this, come get it. Come get a sniff.
Not an ad. Come and get
I
us.
know.
No. No, these. Listen, I went to Dick's. I was trying to go to nutrition stores to try and handpick what I was going to do. But instead, I ordered this. Came from China. Here it is.
Yep. All right.
So, yeah, definitely not an ad. I'm not endorsing it.
What do you think? Maybe one more sniff before Worst of the Week nominees to get you really
Yeah,
fired
yeah,
up?
yeah.
I want to get one in before the ad
Yeah,
read.
same here. I
I'm
want to
going to
push
do an
it.
ad read
Okay.
in a little bit here.
Okay, good. We'll spread it out. Let's spread out.
Not an ad. Do it before the ad.
I assume it doesn't go bad in the next 10 minutes. Like, what do we got for this
Yeah,
thing?
that's
now?
the weird thing. There's water in here now. I don't know if you ever put water in it again.
I thought you were going to put the water in the cap, and then I thought you were going to take some of the powder or whatever it is and put it into the water. But
Yeah, right.
so you could then keep using said powder. But
Yeah, so this is it's not those, like, if you'd get them from CVS, like if they are those sort of medicational basically for if you faint.
Yeah.
They are those little
like packets.
packets.
Yeah, yeah.
which you would probably just use that part of
Sure,
it. But
okay.
this is a whole little white stuff.
All right, Tas, fired up. Let's see how hard his takes are.
You guys can do it. You guys can do it. It's not that bad. I'm
You can tell
surprised.
Tas is feeling confident from the smelling salts. Didn't even bring a computer
Oh, yeah,
for his
I got
notes.
it.
He's like, I'm just gonna go. I'm
Oh
just
yeah, I
gonna
got
go.
it here.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, it's all wet over here. That's for sure. It's probably
Oh man.
Incredible. Okay, well,
So
Tas sets up his
simple.
computer. Let's start with the big story here on Friday, on March 6th. That is the report that Celtics forward Jayson Tatum is expected to make his season debut tonight. He missed the entire 2025-26 season to date after suffering the torn Achilles during a Game 4 loss to the Knicks in the second round. He had surgery the morning after that injury before swelling set in that people say, or doctors say, would have cost him another month. So they were quick about it. And here he is, 9 or 10 months after the injury. Again, expected to play tonight. I think, Trey, the two questions are, what can the Celtics expect from Tatum? And how should we expect the Celtics to change on the court with his imminent return?
Great question.
Thank you.
Great two questions. This Tom Haberstroh just went and looked at the last 30 guys who have had a torn Achilles and how quickly they come back. And Tatum is on the very high end of a quick return. He's one of the fastest returns in the past 20 years. Like, I can't help thinking about Damian Lillard, who tore his Achilles 2 weeks earlier than Jayson Tatum. Not even a thought that this guy would come back this year, but Tatum, from almost the second it happened, at least from the day after, I was like, he's probably going to play next season, and he's coming back here. You'll look at the Haberstroh list, and there's definitely one outlier. It's Kevin Durant. He's the only guy who's really ever gotten back to form the same way he was playing beforehand. But if I'm the Celtics, if I'm Jayson Tatum, I'm looking at DeJounte Murray. The guy tore his Achilles. He was out 13 months. He's come back. He's playing 25 minutes a game. He's not playing back-to-backs, and he's playing really short stints, like 4 to 5 minutes at a time. So my guess is that's probably what we're going to see with Tatum. Just little chunks of time, getting him acclimated to playing after this injury recovery, playing with the Celtics in a new style that they are playing, hopefully ramping up for the playoffs when he will be hitting a playoff game winner at some point.
You have called that.
I think it's very unknown what to expect from Tatum. He's a good outside shooter. I would assume that that's still going to be the case. You know, maybe he will be a little bit safer with some of his drives, kind of play more on the perimeter, trying to save himself and get his legs underneath him. I assume he's going to be able to rebound the way he is. He's still a big dude. He's a good passer. So I think that all of those things can continue regardless of how the injury recovery went. But knowing his explosion, knowing how he's going to be able to take guys off the dribble, that stuff is definitely unknown. But it'll be cool to see a guy coming back, working this hard to return as fast as he can, and to see how he can fit into a Celtics team that's surprised everybody and has, at the very least, established Jaylen Brown as an MVP candidate. I don't know where people have him on the list. He's been one of the 10 best players in the league, and he was the clear number 2 for the Celtics while Tatum was healthy. So it's going to be on Tatum to fit in with the way the Celtics have been playing, and it's going to be on the Celtics to be smart with the way they use him out there.
They start him, though. I think they start him right from the get-go. Just get him going, because they've been waiting for this for a month. When Peyton Pritchard, who was starting for 48 games. Let's check these notes. 48 games to start, and then he went to the bench for 13 games the last month.
Right.
The idea was, okay, Tatum's coming back. Pritchard, you go into that role you were in last year, and you can cook, because you could see the bit of a drop-off from last year to this year with Peyton Pritchard's efficiency. Same with Derek White, and that's why Tatum is going to help both of those guys just to take something off their shoulders, as long as that man is healthy. And for Jaylen Brown, he's vaulted into this number 1 role, way more usage. It's all on him. I think it'll help him eventually. It will help him. It's Jayson Tatum. And so the question is, the difference between the championship team and what it is now is who plays on that wing beside Jayson Tatum. We could get some Shireman and then some Sam Hauser, depending if you want to go that way. But it's probably Shireman starting, and then the bigs, it's going to be Neemias Queta starting. And then when you get a situation where you want to just fire some threes, maybe ending games with Vooch doing that, there's that option. So I'm looking forward to that. It ain't Drew Holiday, it ain't Al Horford type of times, but I think we will see a healthy Jayson Tatum. I don't know, as you said, you brought up all the names. Most of the guys are older, I would say, that get hurt from the Achilles, and so that's a good sign, I think, for Jayson Tatum. And there's just, you're right in that there's not a lot of like come back and they're cooking and they're ready or they're great. But the DeJounte Murray is a good one. I know nobody talks about Isaiah Jackson of the Pacers, but I think he has been good since coming back. Again, we'll see what Tatum brings. Yeah.
They got 20 games here to figure it out. Yep. He doesn't come back and have to save them by any means, like to get into a play-in game or get into the playoffs. Like there's not that added pressure on him. So that's good for him, slowly easing his way in. You brought up Jaylen Brown. Like last year, he ranked 23rd among qualified players in usage rate, finishing like 29%, let's call it, of the Celtics possessions when he was on the floor. But this year, wow. I mean, it jumped to second in the league. He's behind only Luka. He's like 36.5% usage rate. That's, of course, going to change a little bit with Tatum back in the equation. And I'm interested to just see, like, when it was Tatum's team, the Celtics, they have shot a lot of threes. They have, and they continue to, even though they've turned it back a little bit. They would hunt mismatches with Tatum because he's like an incredible isolation scorer, and they would attack switches when things would happen like that. That was an advantage. But that isolation frequency, like they've gone away from it in part because no Tatum's been there, right? So they've just run more pick and roll action. So just fascinated to see, like, do you just keep running with what's working and Tatum slides in that way and he becomes like a super Sam Hauser sort of at first in the couple games? Or do you still run that stuff and try and get him into obviously build his confidence and in his rhythm as you get into a postseason? Just something to watch because they run a lot of pick and roll now for a team that didn't run a lot last year when Tatum was in the mix.
Yeah, they're also, though, 29th in assists. So, I mean, everybody they got out there is basically an ISO scorer. Brown, Pritchard, Derek White as well. I think that Tatum, ultimately, though, will be taking the Baylor Shireman minutes. He's their big forward compared to Hauser's. Their smaller forward, and you want the shooting with Hauser out there. Meanwhile, Shireman basically plays as a Tatum style, as Bill Simmons has explained quite recently. So I think it'll be... Tatum working his way back to being, like, he probably never gets above 30 minutes a game this season, I doubt. But if he can give him 25 good minutes, that's huge. Like, because Shireman has been pretty solid for the Celtics. You'll take Tatum over him. Hugo Gonzalez has been an awesome find for them as a draft guy. You're taking Tatum over him. That's a rookie that's not established in the NBA. This only can help the Celtics as long as everybody's willing to put their ego aside and work his way into it. Because I think that is a huge question, vibes-wise, is like, Jaylen Brown has been pretty vocal about how much he likes being the number one guy for the Celtics this year and how good he is. He's been talking himself up quite a bit this season. He is the guy for the team, but we know that this was a Tatum-led team in the past, even if Jaylen was the guy taking home the finals MVP and the conference finals MVP. They have had questions about their fit basically as long as they played together. They obviously figured out how to do it in the past, but this is the biggest change because Tatum has to take a step back. Brown has to fit him in. And like you're saying, the team completely changed as well. They switched out 3 of their top 6, and Tatum doesn't have the experience with those guys yet. So this is one of the most interesting teams to watch for the rest of the season going into the playoffs. Because if Tatum comes back and has an impact, like the Celtics, you might call them the Eastern Conference favorites. How well they
That's
played.
what FanDuel calls them right now. They're plus 800 to win the whole thing. That's the best team in the Eastern Conference. Obviously, it's Thunder, Spurs, Nuggets right now with better odds to win the whole thing. But yeah, Boston obviously bumped here, I'm sure, a little bit in the odds makers' eyes with Tatum coming back. We'll see how he looks.
Absolutely. Yeah. Is he their best player? Does it matter with their chemistry that they've had over 9 years? Him and Jaylen Brown specifically? It's to be determined, but they made it work, obviously, going into the finals. And I think that Tatum will be comfortable, especially to start, allowing Jaylen Brown to get close to that usage percentage.
Yeah, I agree.
We'll see what happens in the playoffs, but he did a good job of taking a little bit of a step back in that finals run because Jaylen Brown, ended up being the NBA Finals MVP. And so Tatum could say from the perimeter, all right, I'm just dishing it out and passing the ball. And that's why he was so good, because eyes on him, he was still able to distribute. So it is going to be fun. I do think defensively, they probably want to save him a little bit. And that's why I think there might be a little bit more Baylor Shireman than Sam Hauser. Just when you go down on that end, my man, you can take the person that's hanging out in the corner as much as possible. TBD on that one. But they do have decent options. It ain't as good as their finals run at this point without Drew Holiday, for sure. And as much as I love Hugo Gonzalez, this ain't the same thing. But whatever FanDuel is saying right now, because they're saying that because Jayson Tatum's coming back right here, right now. But that still might be the same scenario in 6 weeks. People still might be taking them over the Pistons, who we'll get to in their loss to the San Antonio Spurs. They could be the favorite.
It is fascinating. Pritchard is like basically saying when he's asked about this, like, what's the big deal? It's not like we're bringing him back to guys he's never played with. And on one hand, he is right. We're talking himself, we're talking Brown, we're talking White, like the main guys on this squad. But then you went through all the other guys, Trae, guys that have played a role. I mean, throw Jordan Walsh into the mix, all those other young guards or other young wing guys you said, along with Keita. It's like, yeah, well, there are other pieces here. So it's split. And you do have to find some rhythm with those guys. So anyway, it looks like he's back tonight. And we'll see what his minutes are, see how he looks moving defensively. The big part of this, too, is the mental game, too. I assume if he's good up there in the old noggin, if he's going to give it a go here tonight, and they want to get him into game shape. So we'll find out. That'll be a must-watch game with Tatum back. Sure, we'll be talking about it on Monday's show. Trae Young debuted for the Washington Wizards last night, but Ace Bailey was the story, 32 points, as the Jazz beat the Wizards 122-112. But let's start with Young. 12 points, 19 minutes. What do you think, TK?
I thought he looked great. And I think, surprisingly, the gold and black Wizards jersey looked totally natural on him.
It did.
He was born to wear a gold and black Wizards jersey. I couldn't believe it. I also do love the idea that they're going with a Trae and Trae backcourt. You saw Trae Young find Trae Johnson for 3-pointers, and the broadcast yells Trae to Trae all day. I was loving that. But 6 assists for Trae Young last night. That was really stuck out for me. 5 of those 6 assists went for a 3-pointer, and the last one was a nutmeg for a layup. I think it was Anthony Gill, a guy that I cannot believe is still in the league, scoring at the hoop.
Every time I see Anthony Gill, I say, oh my God. It feels like he's been there for so long.
Yeah, he's like a bottle of smelling salts. You're like, what? Anthony Gill? That's not Austin Rivers? No, it's Anthony Gill. But Trae threw some beautiful passes. The Jazz tried to double him in the backcourt, almost at like the opposing 3-point line, and he threw a cross-court 60-foot pass to the other corner for an open 3. He threw this no-look whip pass to the corner to Koulibaly and then pointed left. That was awesome. He is an exquisite passer. The offense definitely looked their best with him on the court last night. He was a +4 in his 19 minutes. He did some highlight stuff. He is a level above everybody else that the Wizards have, and you could just see it instantly that he is a talent upgrade for them.
How do we feel about that layup on the right side of the rim where he decides, I'm going to go with the left hand?
Yeah. His first one.
His first bucket.
Yeah. It was a little surprising that he went left hand, but yeah.
Yeah, because Contract could have blocked the snot out of that, but he just
That's why he went lefty.
Yeah. What's that?
That's why he went lefty. If he went right-handed, Conchar probably blocks it.
Well,
no, it was
I think
closer
Tas is saying he's bringing it closer to him, though.
Yeah, but he surprised him.
Well, yeah,
he
definitely.
wrong-footed him.
Also, it's John Conchar.
No, Conchar wasn't trying anything, though. He couldn't. He was like, he had his hands in his pants. I mean, he was just like just sitting there with his hands down. Either way, yeah, Trey went through the place. Yeah, he looked great.
He brings an energy to an arena that desperately needs it. Like, there's some optimism here around a Wizards team. Like, yes, they lost, and we will talk about Ace Bailey, but like, at least there was some life. There was a crowd there. There was a buzz. He is a showman. Unfortunately, there will be losses still, even if he's maybe your best guy. But yeah, like not a bad debut for sure.
Yeah, and not to put every one of the tanking teams into the same bucket, but it feels that way with some of these young teams. And that's looking back as being a fan of the Raptors back then, any hope for March and April with some young blood is exciting. Obviously, Trey's not young blood, but just something.
New blood.
Something specific
he
to jump
literally
on.
has young blood.
He is young blood.
He has young blood coursing through his veins.
Fair point.
Yeah.
But they got much older at the trade deadline. Well, not much older. I guess Chris Middleton was one of the guys they shipped out and Trae is a little younger than him, but Anthony Davis, I forgot he is a wizard.
Yeah.
He will be there eventually. No Sar last night, which like that'll be exciting to see Trae and Sar playing together, getting the alley-oops. But very disrespectful to John Contrar, 5 steals and 1 block last night.
Oh, good for him.
5 steals, Jesus.
Yeah. Guy was everywhere.
He caught some balls, that's for sure. Yeah. On the other side, the Ace Bailey thing was super fun. He took it to Trey on one possession, but you look at him, he had 7 threes, the most he's ever hit in his young NBA career, on 11 attempts from 3, the most he's ever attempted in his career. You could see that first shot that he took, it was a 20-foot mid-range, like the longest mid-ranger you can take, just inside the arc. And the Wizards allowed him to get so comfortable and to just absolutely step into it. If you want to get a hot, not to take this away from Ace Bailey, but if you want to score a lot of points, you play the Wizards. So they've been doing it the last few weeks. Corey Kispert dropped 33 on his old team. Kuminga had a monster. Yeah, LaMelo had a 37 where he hit 10 threes. But I will say about Ace Bailey's threes, because you don't think of him as a three-point shooter, and again, 7 threes. He started in the corner, but a lot of them were above the break, and he was getting comfortable. He even put one on the floor that was a pull-up 3. A lot of 2s, when he basically on a fast break, but he was doing those C cuts. It's the Lowry Markkanen cut where he gets into the middle of the floor, you find him, and he's able to punish guys like he did for Trae Young. But that's what he's got to be doing. They slow played him a little bit at the beginning of the season. This is how you're going to play. And he looked, obviously, spectacular.
Yeah, his confidence is growing. This guy's getting more and more reps as an NBA player. It should. He's a talent. Like the last couple months, it's gotten better and better. March here, obviously, super early, but he's averaging 21 points per game here in, I think, 3 games in March. And he's shooting the hell out of the 3-ball right now. But I'm with you. I like he's pairing it. That 3-ball was still attacking and using his size and beautiful shooting stroke to obviously put up a really, really great game. He wasn't the only one in this one, TK, with a monster line. Julian Reese. Juju Reese instantly got a nickname, 18 points and 20 rebounds last night. That's a lot of roast beef. Saw a stat that we were talking about right before the show started. He is the first guy since Shaq and Tim Duncan to have a 20 rebound game in the first 5 games of his NBA career. So I'm thinking Hall of Fame. I guess so. Wow.
Yep, lock it in.
Yep.
And the first Wizards rookie to have 20 boards since
Tom Gugliotta.
A great name.
I know, since the Bullets.
Wow.
Since 1993.
Yeah.
You think they called him Gugu? Tom Gugliotta.
So, yeah, good game from him. Great game from Ace Bailey. And the Wizards, they lose it in Trae Young's debut, but there was some joy, at least, in that arena, in the phone booth. Hasn't been a lot of that this year.
Yeah.
Wemby. 38 points, 16 rebounds in the Spurs 121-106 win over the Pistons. I thought this was a pretty steady win here from a Spurs team that just controlled the game, really from the jump.
Control is a good word because they're one of the few defenses that are able to control Cade a little bit. They're able to speed him up. You don't say that about Cade Cunningham with, frankly, every other team. They get into him a little bit, and he just wasn't right. That being said, he still puts up Cade numbers. He just needed some more help. And unfortunately, unlike what the Wizards did with Ace Bailey, the Spurs were able to get into each and every Detroit Piston on his first attempt. Like you see guys like Dennis Jenkins, 0 for in this one. His quote earlier this season, "We're all nasty dogs. Nasty boys." Unfortunately, the Spurs on the other side are also nasty. He goes over. Karis LeVert goes over. And you get Asar Thompson leaving the game, unfortunately, in this one. So you get guys like Kevin Huerter coming in, who contributed a little bit. But that's the scary part when Asar Thompson leaves. Where's the other offense going to come from? And so you had a lot of offers, guys that weren't ready. Now, the Spurs are totally different from anything in the Eastern Conference. We'll see what happens with the Celtics. The Pistons should still feel confident. They're undefeated against Celtics, undefeated against the Knicks. They split against the Cavs. But at the same time, it is a little bit worrisome when the other guys aren't performing extremely well. They're not playing great Pistons basketball here in March, and that's the scary part. But the Spurs will do that to you. Mm-hmm. Again, they really got into every single guy. They're so good defensively.
Yeah, I think if the Pistons and the Spurs meet in the NBA Finals, I'm taking San Antonio because they beat the Pistons with Wemby playing an average game on the offensive end like a couple of weeks ago, and then Wemby was dominant last night, and the Spurs were in control the entire time. I was really impressed with Stephon Castle and Dylan Harper. They were picking up Cade full court, really making him work. And like I talked about just recently after, I guess it was Cavaliers game, maybe it was, Cade just looks a little wore out to me. 10 for 26 from the field. He did get to 26 points, but that's a lot of shots to get there. Only took 2 free throws, 4 turnovers as well. He has such a huge responsibility on his shoulders, and with Duren not really being able to do anything, and with Karis LeVert looking like the careless pervert out there, 0 for 5 in 20 minutes, getting the cardio in. Not good for Detroit. They just had no answers on the offensive end with Castle and Harper playing so aggressively because they know that Wemby's just going to clean it up on the inside. You see every game, players are shocked that Victor is blocking these shots, and they're like, that's got to be a goaltend.
Like, no.
But it's just because they're not used to a guy that's 9.5 feet tall. So super impressive win for San Antonio. I think it was their first home game in 25 days.
Yeah,
I think it's what our guy Smelling Salts Toby said on the broadcast. And you could tell the fans were pumped to see their team playing at home once again. De'Aaron Fox was on fire to start, 22 points in the first half. He was by far the best guard on the court.
If the Spurs get this version of De'Aaron Fox in the postseason, I mean, they're an elite team already, sometimes even with Fox having a good game or not. But if they get this Fox, I'm with you, TK. Holy crap. Why not obviously go into a conference finals, whatever, win the whole thing? Wemby's going to Wemby. Yeah, there's going to be some like crossing your fingers that Champagnie, Vassell hit a bunch of threes. The young guy's a little untested, of course, but I have a lot of faith in them in Castle and Harper. Fox, to me, is like the ultimate, like, sort of wild card for this squad. When he plays like this, they feel unbeatable to me because he was locked in. I thought he was so good. How about that Wemby block on a Cunningham floater, I guess, in the fourth quarter? That was one you were talking about here. Blocks it, and then they go the other way, and Devin Vassell's like, why not? He just chucked it up. He knows Wemby scores every time after a block, so just throw it up, and he threw down the alley-oop, and that sort of put the game to bed there. I guess it was like a little bit over halfway through the fourth.
Yeah, and like you said, Trey, they played recently, and Jalen Duren did a really good job of going at Wemby in that first game.
Yeah, he did.
And then in this one, Wemby wanted some revenge, and that's why Jalen Duren got into foul trouble, wasn't able to play all that much, and wasn't able to make the same impact. He was really good in that first one, so... Yeah, from the Pistons' perspective, you start ticking down the names. Who is going to step up? It wasn't Jalen Duren in this game. Asar Thompson, hopefully his ankle is all right. He wasn't him in this one. You go to the Dennis Jenkins, the Karis LeVert, the bench. Everybody needs to contribute something. It just wasn't enough.
There are 6 teams on pace for 52 or more wins if you count the Spurs, and San Antonio is 9-4 against those other 5 elite teams in the league. That is a damn good record against the best of the best, as they took both of them against Detroit here. So good stuff from San Antonio.
The only thing holding them back from everybody anointing them as the title favorites is OKC is defending champions, brought everybody back, and they haven't played a single playoff game, not even a play-in game.
Right.
But if they had made the play-in last year and won the first play-in game, lost the second play-in game, I think they would be the favorites with how well they've played against all the other good teams, and with Wemby progressing as rapidly as he has. This guy's still under 30 minutes per game this season. It's unbelievable how little he actually plays and how much of an impact he has.
Sure. That's a good point.
Yeah. It's all about experience. So they need a playoff series under their belts. Everybody feels every NBA pundit, and it's somewhat true. You haven't been in the playoffs, and you're going to go to the finals. Yeah. So that's what it is. Yeah.
LeBron passed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for the most made field goals in NBA history last night. Came in a loss. They did their classic thing where the Lakers, how many games where it feels like they're down 15 and then like they sort of come storming back where it's like a 1 or 2 possession game and they lose? Feels like that's happened over the last couple of months a lot. They lost, but LeBron did make more history here last night. Obviously is already the NBA's all-time scoring leader, but now he's got the made field goals too, Tas.
Everybody will think about made field goals the most in his NBA. Nobody ever says field goals. It's always weird.
I know.
I shouldn't say nobody, but the casual fan.
Right?
Yeah.
Field goals. I hate that term, actually, for a made shot.
It is
It's just a made shot for me.
Yeah.
But I mean, technically it's a field goal.
Made shots, made threes. You could just say that now.
Makes.
Maybe we could do it.
Now LeBron did hurt his elbow, I guess, on a layup that pulled the Lakers within 4 with about 4 minutes to go. He did leave the game, though he came back with like 2 minutes to go. And the Lakers were only down 1 when he came back, but they couldn't take the lead, and the Nuggets did close it out in a wire-to-wire victory that they needed, and they won by 7.
And they missed a couple threes there. Marcus Smart went miss in a row. Bruce Brown missed one, but he was able to grab the offensive rebound. Big rebound for them. And then Jokic put it away after that offensive rebound. It was his game to seal it, his shot to seal, his made field goal to seal it. It's not a game winner. It's not one that'll stick with anybody, but this was just a fake comeback for the Lakers.
I know.
That's what they do. They do. And they can't go down 11-0 like they did to start this game when they weren't ready to play. They can't do it. They're not good enough to do that. Absolutely. And it is weird to see them so close to the Denver Nuggets in the standings, because you look at these two teams, and obviously Denver is injured, but you just know that one team is way better than the other team. That being said, the Lakers also, you mentioned LeBron's injury, but they also had DeAndre Ayton leave this game. And so, yeah, it's worrisome for them. And it sure felt like last year in the playoffs when JJ Redick went 5 out with his team, and they were able to come back in this game with the 5 out. They were splashing some threes. It feels like we're going to see more of that, because the good thing about DeAndre Ayton is he hasn't missed much time, or Marcus Smart hasn't missed much time. It kind of feels like Marcus Smart will go back to his Wizards days, maybe at some point, or DeAndre Ayton will just miss more time. So, yeah, a very disappointing game for the Lakers to go down like that. You can't go down like that. Simple as that. It's just simple as that.
I thought it was pretty interesting that the Lakers made their comeback by playing small, by playing zone, by putting 2 on Jokic and getting the ball out of his hands. And then in like the 2 biggest possessions, they played him 1-on-1. Right. He saw it and went to the hoop instantly because there was no size out there at all. That was a curious decision, I thought, from JJ Redick to like switch it up at that point when it had been working actually pretty well.
Stick with it, maybe.
Yes. There's one guy you don't want to beat you. I mean, Murray had a really good game as well. Julian Strawther actually made a couple of big buckets down the stretch, but I would have been happy getting the ball out of Jokic's hands rather than letting him get to his right hand for a layup twice.
Sure.
Yeah, that's a good point, especially when he had an odd game, some odd turnovers, 9 turnovers.
Yeah, he nearly had a quadruple-double last night if we count the turnovers. Yeah,
literally that one with 2 minutes left. There was nothing that rushed him. Nobody got in the way. He just threw it to the defender. I've never seen a Jokic pass like that before in history. Now, some good things for the Nuggets, because they're very, very shorthanded with Aaron Gordon and Peyton Watson and Cam Johnson not playing this game. Aaron Gordon supposedly coming back tonight on Friday night.
It's going to be overshadowed by Tatum.
Return night.
Poor AG, man.
That happens to Denver. You know, they just kind of fly under the radar. Yeah. And they're going to love that. They're going to love Aaron Gordon, hopefully coming back.
I got a quick trivia question off of the LeBron becoming the all-time leader in made field goals, made shots. TK.
I love field
can
goals.
you name the
FGs.
next 5 active leaders behind LeBron in just made field goals?
Kareem.
No. Active leaders.
Sorry, man.
He's coming back tonight as well, actually. KD.
Yes, he's 10th all time.
We got to talk guys who are here for a long time.
Yep.
Harden.
That's right, but he's 37th. So there's 3 guys in between them.
Westbrook.
Yeah. He's 22nd. Correct.
Okay.
2 more.
It's a weird one.
Is Chris Paul active?
I don't even think he's there,
he's
to be honest. But
okay.
yeah.
Mike Conley.
No.
You're
missing one, I would say, pretty obvious one, and then one tough one.
An obvious and a tough.
Yeah.
Huh?
Steph Curry. That's the obvious one. He's 31st. He's nearly at 9,000, and then one that is the most difficult because he's the worst player of everybody here that we've said. Worst career, but will he have a Hall of Fame career? I mean, yeah, at this rate, he will.
Clay?
No.
It seems like a lot of
this
mates
guy.
for him. He's got a lot of 3-point field goals.
This guy, I assume, played last night. I just wanted to make sure he was in the lineup, but he always is in the lineup, so he played. Yeah.
He's always in the lineup. He's an Ironman.
Oh yeah, mean, yeah. He plays a lot. Played 27 minutes in another loss for this team.
DeMar DeRozan.
There you go, DeMar DeRozan, guys. He's like creeping up on 10,000 made field goals.
He's got a lot of 2s.
I know.
That helps. Yeah.
He's 27th all time, and then Giannis is 51st at just under 8,000. Oh. Thanks for playing.
I did like that. Stan Van Gundy said that passing is the best part of LeBron's game. That was awesome.
So good.
And Steve Nash said that playmaking is his nature. Playing the hits. Even when the guy is setting the record for field goals. We got to talk about his passing, because his passing was pretty sweet.
It was.
Especially in the fourth quarter. He was setting the table.
Yeah, and he also set the table for a great podcast yesterday. Mind the Game. Good clips going around.
With Chalamet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good clips going around.
Good stuff.
I haven't listened to the whole thing, but it's worthy.
Okay.
Timothée Chalamet was so excited to do that podcast. So pumped.
Yeah, he was grinning ear to ear
Yeah.
in every
He's
photo
talking
I've
to
seen.
LeBron and
Yeah,
Nash.
for
Pretty
sure.
cool. The next major statistical milestone for LeBron is Robert Parrish's record of 1,611 games played. So it's right around the corner. Though I think LeBron might be questionable here for the next game because of this elbow thing. So it's very likely
hard
going to
landing.
happen. He's only like I think he's like 5 games away from doing it. So it's going down in March is my point. I imagine. I mean that's something. The Chief.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I agree. Games played is higher ranking than made shots.
Then made field goals,
Only
no
because
doubt.
he already has the scoring part of the made
totally,
shots.
Totally, yeah. And people care about points more than makes.
Field goals.
Yep.
Field goals. You think LeBron could kick a 50-yard field goal in the NFL?
I say no. I mean, does he get to practice?
3 weeks of practice.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, these guys are
and
just
he's using
super
like one of the
athletes.
holding tees,
Okay.
not an actual holder. So we're not putting any blame on Bronny as the holder.
Damn.
Could LeBron make a 50-yard field goal?
Isn't he?
I'm gonna say no, but I have no idea.
Is he the one who leads the pregame little sports things they do on their half court, on their side of half court? You know, like the
Yeah, he like throws the ball up in the air and they do like a.
Oh, he just throws it. He doesn't kick it.
No, he's not Steph. Steph's the one.
There's
always
some
kicking
booters though. Sometimes they boot it. I think he may be one of them. So I'm wondering how good he is kicking things. I'm pretty sure he's
3
pretty
weeks
good.
of practice off the tee, kick a 50.
Pretty sure
I
he
mean,
can do it.
I say no though because I'm looking at it like, okay, he gets all that time, and then it's like, the Pat McAfee kick. It's like you have one kick,
One shot.
for $1 million or whatever in front of a lot of people. Like that's some pressure, man.
Yeah.
Like, could he do it? Could he do it in practice? Yeah, he probably could, but I'm saying he botches it.
Interesting. Interesting. This could have been some of the most pressure he's ever had in his career.
He tried and pass it. All right. Other results from last night in the association. Love calling it the association when I can. Magic beat the Mavericks in a close one. Heat taking care of business against the Nets. Man, the Nets stink. I know no one notices it right now, but man, they are brutal. But Khalil Ware, 5 steals and 7 blocks in that game.
Heyo.
Yeah. The Bulls beat the Suns in a close one. Pelicans beat the Kings. Wolves beat our Raptors because the Raptors can't beat a good team. And the Warriors Rockets was pretty entertaining. But any other takeaways, any of those games you want to address, Tas Melas?
It was hilarious. Yeah, the Nets absolutely do stink. Michael Porter Jr. dropped the ball in the first possession. He's done. He was good for the first couple months, but unfortunately, it's over. You see some odd games in March. Listen, the Warriors beating the Rockets on the road, that is something
was
for
impressive.
them. Yeah, and to come through in overtime, usually Brandon Podziemski ain't good from opening tip all the way till the end of the game, but he came through in overtime. And unfortunately, on the other side, I thought Şengün wasn't really coming through in overtime watching
No,
him.
I thought he got cooked by Al Horford.
He had a
He was
bad
being
game.
cooked. Yeah.
That's a bad loss for Houston.
Yeah. You think, all right, it's overtime. Let's do our thing. But
Yeah.
Şengün was getting trapped. Getting lost in his trap and how he was playing pick and rolls and getting killed on both ends. Forget about the offensive end. On defense, you'd think that team would come through. But great win for the Warriors. And the ESPN article is Steph, called Draymond and said, I know it's hard right now, but I'm coming back. I am coming back. And so they're playing for something.
Just hold on to the rope, boys.
They're playing for something. So that was a good win for them.
Any other takeaways?
Well, the Bulls, like you mentioned, they won. Again, they beat the Suns on the road. Bad loss for Phoenix because they were pretty full strength outside of Dylan Brooks, who seems had a bad night.
Yeah.
But saw something I've never seen before with regards to the Bulls game. When I opened Instagram this morning, 2 of the first things I was fed was a Trey Jones high IQ highlight.
I saw it.
Because the Bulls were up by 1, grabbed the rebound on the defensive end. They send Big Dick Nick to the line, makes his first free throw. Bulls up by 2. Misses the second free throw. Ball gets tipped around, somehow finds its way to Trey Jones in the corner with like 1.7 seconds left, let's say.
Yep.
He just catches it, chucks it up in the air.
Straight up.
Just straight up in the air.
Yep.
And he threw it high enough. Unlike Michael Ruffin. He threw it just high enough. The clock expired while the ball was in the air. And then it was forehead to forehead. Isaac Okoro and Trey Jones. Isaac giving him the, you're so smart, man. You're smart. You're loyal. You're smart. That was hilarious.
The algorithm feeding people who like smarts.
Exactly. Exactly.
That was
right.
a good one. That was a good one.
Skates, you got to be happy. Leonard Miller now undefeated as a starter.
Oh, I saw.
1-0.
No assists last night, but flirting with the double-double.
Flirting?
I'll tell you what, that plus-minus in the box score, usually plus when it comes to
time.
Leonard, whether he's starting or he's coming off the bench. Yep. Hey, I'm following, man. I'm more in on the Bulls than ever. Leonard Miller is the future. Yeah, that was funny. I saw that smart basketball IQ play.
Basketball IQ highlight.
Through the roof.
Thank you.
Yeah, disappointing on the other side that Jalen Green had another stinker. He's 5 of 20 in this one, which we all know Jalen Green's percentages aren't all that great throughout his career.
He's got those.
I try and make up some excuses for him, like, hey, the hamstring has held him out until essentially February, so it's going to take some time because I like to be on Jalen Green Island. But these are the times he should be shining. He's been back a decent amount. What are you ho-ho-hoing over there, Trey?
He is shooting 35% this season.
I know.
26% from 3.
But only 14 games. He hasn't gotten to his flow. That's an excuse. He's got to be flowing at this point.
Yeah.
We saw him live in Austin to play against the Spurs when he was cooking that game, but he just has too many of these not so great nights. And it would obviously help him to have Dylan Brooks around, but yeah.
Dylan Brooks, what are you doing, man? Yeah, arrested for a DUI last night in Scottsdale, I guess it was. And he is out. He's got a broken hand, fractured hand. So not great. Apparently he was respectful and cooperative. Okay, good. But yeah, not a great look there, obviously, for Brooks as he's out. The Magic, just quickly about that game, hell of a final play from Suggs hitting Wendell Carter Jr. there on the roll for the quick little dunk as Cooper tried to scream in there and challenge it. But that was a really good play. I just bring that up because, we did our underrated players draft yesterday. Jalen Suggs, to me, is very Josh Hart-like. Does make a lot of winning plays. Good on both ends. Not a superstar talent by any means, but they're better when he is there. And they're getting some wins here as the Magic try and sort of salvage this season, I guess the best way to put it. Turn something, a brutal season really on their part with the injuries and all that, but they've disappointed and they're getting it going a little bit here. With him back helps.
They won a close one against the Mavs, and I mentioned earlier the tankers, the tanking teams, if they have something to hope for, it's nice to get all your players back. Cooper Flag was back. First time in a month.
Yeah.
And so at least they're not tanking that hard to keep Cooper Flag out. At least he can come play. And again, like we said a couple days ago, they're going to lose games even with Cooper Flag in the lineup. So it's good to just see him play, and we can talk about this Rookie of the Year race with some dignity, some integrity.
He needs to come back and save the race because Collins pulled ahead for sure. Save the race. Schumann mentioned here in the stream team that the Bulls win against the Suns is the first time a bottom 10 team has beat a top 20 team since February 25th. Sounds like a couple of weeks.
Shit.
I mean, not super surprising. The bottom 10 is pretty bad, but did you see Jalen Suggs' make? He tried to throw a little scoop pass, and it got deflected by P.J. Washington.
Oh, yes.
The ball went 20 feet in the air and swished in. That was awesome.
It went in.
It was really cool.
He also had a meme going around last night. Right? It's like a slow-mo clip of him on the ground with his tongue wagging. Yeah, I saw the Magic shared it. And I saw it everywhere.
He's a funny
But that shot was wild.
There was some wild play. Luka's 3, I thought, the banker, wasn't even a shot. There's some weird ones. That's in someone's algorithm out there.
But the play of the night, for being honest, was probably Anthony Edwards' big dunk on RJ Barrett, who was getting over a little late and went to challenge it, and Ant caught a body. And he threw it down with 2 hands.
Two-hander.
Yeah.
And my God, I know it's been said ad nauseum, but I'm sorry, that's Michael Jordan when he dunks like that. It's so comparable to me, but that was a monster. And I mean, he let RJ know. He was feeling himself on that one, just straight screaming in his face.
That was also in my algorithm this morning. Fastest inbound in NBA history was RJ Barrett getting the ball and passing it in and running down the court as fast as he could. Stop flexing on me. Yeah. Man, monster jam.
Yeah, when he gets guys caught under the rim, like he got Utah Watanabe, that looks mean. Speaking of football, on LeBron's kick, Anthony Edwards recently said that if he won an NBA title before he was 30, he'd go play football. He'd retire and go play football instead because he thinks he's that good at playing every sport.
Yes.
But he'd be a wide receiver and say, I'm done. I'm just going to go. If he wins, I'm just going to go play another sport.
He would be awesome as a receiver. I bet he could make a 50-yard field goal. Does he
have,
still have his show? Doesn't he have
Yeah, he played
Ant
ping
versus,
pong
for lack of a better name?
Oh,
Yeah.
so you have more faith in Anthony Edwards kicking a 50-yard field goal than
he's young.
LeBron?
Years,
He's young,
yeah, younger.
LeBron had
Better
sciatica
foot?
this year.
He's got a stronger foot though. Yeah, maybe LeBron does.
LeBron probably does have. At their peaks, LeBron had more powerful legs.
Right.
But now
different
I
time.
wonder whose legs are stronger. We need him to squat. We need a squat off.
Yeah, what a
between
dunk.
these guys.
And the Wolves, yeah, they took care of business there against the Raps. All right, we're going to take a break here. And when we come back, we'll do Worst of the Week nominees. But before we go into break, I guess Trey's going to take
I just want
sniff.
a small one.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Little sniff of the smelling salts before this ad read.
That's hot.
Way to get
nice.
close to that.
Yeah,
That's nice.
Okay, you
College basketball is non-stop. Big games, tight spreads, momentum swings every night, and now FanDuel is giving you a way to turn that energy into even bigger wins with a college basketball parlay profit boost. Here's how it works. Build any college hoops parlay you like, any one, Skeets. You can combine any teams you want. Southeast Missouri State versus Moorhead, it's going down tonight.
Sure.
Ohio Valley tournament. Brad Korn versus a guy who I also went to high school with named Jamie Morrell. He always had one of those hats that said Moorhead on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, remember those hats that were like sex jokes hats? Someone said
Okay.
Cox, like for a South Carolina one.
Actually, I don't know if those made it their way up.
They,
to
okay,
Canada.
they were very college based, so maybe they
Yeah.
stayed down here. But like, the goal was you get the white hat and you want that thing to be as filthy as possible. Just disgusting.
Oh.
How does this relate to what I was talking about? Build any college hoops parlay you like, any one, Skeets.
Okay.
The early tip, the rivalry game, the ranked matchup, the late night West Coast shootout. You can mix spreads, totals, props, whatever fits your read of the slate. Then just apply your profit boost and instantly bump up that potential payout. Go safe, go spicy, go with the team you've been following all season. It's your parlay, your style. Now with more upside behind it, FanDuel, play your game.
Great stuff. You really you brought it there after the smelling salts.
That's nice.
Yeah?
I probably didn't get as big of a whiff as you, but I do feel a little tear in the eye
Yeah.
now,
Tear
and
ducts.
it wakes you up.
It wakes you up.
Gets
Did you ever
going.
do it when you played football? No.
No, I think I only had one concussion, and back then they were just like, "You're good."
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, coach.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
Well, that's,
Jamie Morrell just blasted me, but I'll be fine.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing that can cover up your concussion. Exactly.
Exactly,
That. Yeah.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I feel
Dangerous.
like 30 minutes later here, I feel better in that. The first 30 minutes, I was getting tingles. Like those tingles
yeah,
you
sure.
feel. I don't want to feel shivers every 15 seconds. I do not like that. So it feels better. They're gone
better
now.
now?
They're
Okay.
dissipated.
Good.
So
I'll
let
do
me know if
I'll
you
do
get
a
yours.
sniff before Whoa Boy.
Yeah, baby.
All right.
Okay. Whoa, boy. All right.
Okay, but before Whoa Boy, we have Worst of the Week.
Ladies and gentlemen.
You need some smelling salts?
All right, Worst
We
of the
heard
Week.
it. We heard it. We heard it. We didn't see it. Though. Worst of the week. Listen, the first nominee are all those trees blooming in Atlanta that smell like sperm.
Oh, I hate those trees.
Those,
They're beautiful looking
They're
trees.
great.
But
Flowering
they
pear tree?
stink.
yeah, these pear trees
Yeah.
that we don't eat.
Those are cum trees.
They are the Bradford pears. Anyways, yeah, they stink. Either way, the first real nominee is the Chicago Bulls' Rob Dillingham and his turnover. That is amazing that you have to watch over and over and over because he put it behind his back and he heel kicked it. But
That's amazing.
But he didn't mean to. We are thinking that he is going behind his back to actually keep the dribble going.
I think
right?
so.
Yeah, I mean, I guess maybe he's trying a behind the back pass to Yabusele, who's running on the wing, but he's
Maybe.
trying something behind the back,
Yeah.
and it ends up being a perfect back heel pass to whoever the
Yeah,
Magic defender
that's a
is
rainbow
here.
kick.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
and,
is.
Perfectly
Jalen
executed.
Williams, I guess.
Yeah.
for the Thunder.
We've all watched it 1,000 times to try and understand anyway, what he's doing. So if you're listening to the podcast, go check out Ricky O'Donnell's tweet of this. That's where I got it from, SBN_Ricky. And you can, if you want to search the words, some of these Rob Dillingham turnovers are mind-boggling. So that's what he wrote. And
Yeah.
because that was a mind boggle.
That is now, we need one more for the trifecta, but that is two absolutely hilarious Bulls
Oh, yeah.
turnovers because the first one was Jaden Ivey with the
Directing traffic.
just kept directing traffic,
good
and he was
one.
like loading it up, and then he finally tried to pass it. I think I got picked off.
instant
or
turnover.
deflected. Yeah, so now we got 2 after the Dillingham, rainbow kick, but one
great
more.
stuff.
Who's gonna come through?
Second nominee, I'm giving it to me because when I ranked the top 5 NBA smiles on Wednesday's show, people called me out and said, "Hey, you've got to throw this guy in there, throw this guy in there." I didn't give the people what they wanted. I said 5th was Shea, 4th was Pascal Siakam, 3rd Andrew Wiggins. My second favorite smile was Peyton Watson, and then number 1 was Steph Curry. But then people came at me.
Oh, yeah.
I got an Anthony Edwards multiple times. Anthony Edwards.
I thought Tyrese Maxey was the one I saw the most, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Ooh, yeah,
He's got a
good
beautiful
smile
smile.
on that guy."
Oh yeah.
Always.
I was like,
very
"You probably
ready
could
with
have bounced a guy or two
Oh yeah,
for Maxey."
Could
Yeah.
have,
Yeah.
no doubt. The Tyrese Maxey erasure is what I got. Yeah, there's no doubt. I get it. The Anthony Edwards reason was hilarious from JSK on Blue Sky. He's literally sponsored by dental insurance. Yeah, so that's why he's going to have the best smile. That's why he shouldn't have the best
Right,
smile.
right.
He's getting money. Jalen Williams was also mentioned because we mentioned him on the show.
Yeah, big Jalen Williams.
A lot
yeah.
of people, yeah. Jared McCain thrown out there by
Mm-hmm.
Holly McKenzie. Good one. Giannis, wow. Didn't see that coming.
Surprised you didn't say that.
Yeah. No, I'm not biased to my countrymen. Kawhi Leonard, Jared Allen. Jared Allen.
Yeah, he does have an interesting smile.
Interesting for sure. Jimmy Butler.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mikal Bridges.
No one mentioned
He's
Mikal
got,
Bridges.
I love his smile.
good smile.
I simply love it.
Good smile.
Kobe White. We got some. Porzingis was thrown out there by fans. Keldon Johnson. Didn't see that one coming. We saw that smile in person
I mean,
last week when we were in Austin or
yeah,
a few weeks ago.
yeah.
You mean what? What were you
Well,
going to say?
hold on. You said Keldon Johnson. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking of the Heat dunker too. No,
Kashad Johnson.
Kashad Johnson,
Oh,
who also has an
great
pretty
smile.
damn incredible smile. He has like one of the biggest
He's got a
mouths
big
in the
smile,
NBA.
yeah.
It takes up like half his face. Yeah.
Okay. Somebody could
That's
have
what I was
said
thinking
him.
of. Yeah.
Yeah. Guess he hasn't made the name since made it big enough of a name since winning the dunk contest or big enough of a smile name. Keontae George, Jonathan Kuminga was the final.
Yeah.
one
He's
there.
smiling a lot right
Kuminga's
now.
a good one.
He's smiling a lot. Yeah.
So listen, I'm not mad at my list, but I wanted to include those. Really, it was just about including. Third nominee here,
Mm-hmm.
and this is the one that, along with Rob Dillingham, you just don't see too often. The Pistons arena horn that could not be turned off and was going for 13 minutes. We got into it on Monday's show because it was over the weekend, but I had to give it here. And we have a little video, but we're not going to turn it up because it was in my ears for so long when I was watching this last night, and it's irritating. So it was tough to listen to, and I ain't going to listen to it after smelling salts. No, thank you. 13 minutes.
That's a long time.
man.
Yeah, it
Like
is a long time.
3 minutes, I feel is like, okay, that's enough. You know, you ever have like your like a fire detector like go
Yeah.
off because of the batteries, and you're like, oh crap, and like
Right.
even that. Now that's really piercing. I think probably louder than this was, but still, it's annoying as hell. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. But they got it fixed. They just
They
unplugged
got
it,
it fixed.
plugged it back in.
Any other nominees? I know you love to shove one in there.
I'd like to give one to
Yep.
Stephen A. Smith. Yeah, for taking 12 minutes on ESPN's First Take to address the New Orleans Pelicans social media team after they posted a compilation of Stephen A. Smith's sports fails, I guess the best way to put it, his crappy basketball highlights. That was pretty wild, man. Like, I know this is his thing, but the rant, it's bad because it's like the rant was not even funny. Because Stephen A. Smith, if he's going to do this stuff, he does his rants. Like, they generally are pretty amazing. You're like, oh, that was funny. I didn't think this one was. It was like, all right. Like, you know. And he keeps going like, this is not aimed at Joe Dumars or Trey Murphy III or Zion Williamson or Sadiq Bey. But then he's like, but you suck. You guys suck. You got no right to be able to call me up. But he's like trying to zero in on this like, I don't know, paid or unpaid intern that runs the social media team for the Pelicans. Who said like, go back to solitaire or something like that, you know, because, you know, he had been calling. The reason it started is because he went to town on calling out Zion Williamson, called him a food addict and all this, you know, stuff. So,
food.
I mean, it's just like, my point is it wasn't even a great rant, but 12 minutes. Oh, God.
That's a long time. Would you rather listen to an arena horn or that rant?
Honestly, an arena horn, I think. Then this one, yeah. He's like, this rant is not directed at the wonderful fans or the restaurants in New Orleans. Like, he just like names everything. So who's it? It's just aimed at this one guy or girl that posted
Reveal
a
yourself.
solitaire clip. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like the line of you've got the third lowest evaluation as a franchise in the NBA. What does that have to do with anything?
It's like
But he went for it. Yeah.
man. It's not like there's anything else to talk about in the NBA.
Right.
12 minutes.
Nah.
Yeah.
I mean, this is just a class. This is his thing. This is his brand. This is his whole shtick. But even this, you're rolling your eyes at like, wow, you are really have just decided I am making it about myself this whole entire segment because that's all it was.
Yeah.
He's bigger than the Pelicans, he said.
He's bigger than.
Right. He's more popular. He said he's more popular than
well-
everyone but Zion.
Yeah,
Anyway.
he added that part. So sorry. I mean, I guess, yeah, sure, you are. You're bigger than Sadiq Bey. Yeah, you probably are. But still.
Hey, listen, I can.
Anyway, that was my
Sadiq
one
Bey.
nominee. My one nominee there.
The other things I'm seeing in our Slack channel, worst or not worst, Tas Melas. VJ Edgecombe crashes into the crowd, accidentally kicks a woman in the head.
No, he did what he was. He dove into the second round.
He was
or second
hustling
row.
and they hugged it out.
They hugged it
She
out
took it
immediately.
like a goddamn champ.
Absolutely,
she handled
did.
it. Yeah.
The other, Rui Hachimura, replaced LeBron as the Lakers pregame tosser
Right.
and couldn't get the ball in the right location. So they just scrapped it and all left. And then they asked Luka about it afterwards. He's like, Rui will never do that again for our team.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
Pretty
It was
funny.
good. It was good. Yeah, I watched it. I determined that I wanted to talk about smiles more, and that was basically what it came
Yep.
down to. It didn't make great video, so I skipped it. But it was bad. It was. It
Yeah,
was so weird.
it was funny to watch him like keep trying to get it right.
As a
Right.
professional athlete, to not get it right, it was weird. Yeah.
All right, good suggestions there
Nice.
from the stream team. So who gets the woe boy of the week? Not the woe boy.
It's
The worst of the
Yeah.
week. Let us know there in the comments.
Are you sure you want to smell salts?
Yeah, I want to try this. I've never
Yeah.
done it either.
Yeah,
so do I shake it?
I think it's pre-shaken now, but yeah.
I didn't
Oh,
see
it
it.
There's no heart.
It doesn't really shake as much as I thought it was going to. All
It
right,
is
here we go.
strange putting just a tiny bit of water
you guys
into that
went
powder.
5 inches
I
from
mean,
the
Trey
nostril,
got closer.
6
Trey,
inches.
Trey
Yeah,
got
and then-
closer distance-wise.
Holy moly, that is a jolt.
Good shake.
It went up one nostril. Maybe I inhale more from my left nostril than my right one. Oh yeah, there goes
Probably.
the eyes a little bit.
Probably. Glad you shake it.
Oh, I got both that time. Woo! Oh boy, oh boy, of the night. That second one, I shouldn't have done that one. Sponsored by Oh Young. Oh Young's album. Woo! Really tickling the hairs up there right now. I could probably use a trim job in my nostrils. Maybe it'll burn them away. Oh Young's.
Probably use a trim job in my nostrils.
Yeah. Nora's always yelling at me. Trim your nostril hair. All right, I'll get to
Well,
it.
unfortunately, I hear it as
Yeah,
well.
I know.
Man. We're
Yeah.
getting old.
I
We're getting
hate
old
doing
now.
it. That's why.
I did think about it before I did the smelling salts. I got
Holy
I got the
man.
buzzer. I got the bzzz and I shoved it in there. It feels weird
See
shoving
what you
something
mean?
in your
Like,
nose.
yeah, that tingle part stays with you.
Longer
Like
than you would
it's still
think.
there.
Yep.
It's like I felt like I was having nostalgic memories about something. Just getting the shiver. Oh, every 5 seconds. Oh, I remember that. Oh, I remember that. Oh, did not like that.
Well, did you nearly shit yourself though?
Yeah, as we discussed yesterday, that is exactly what smelling salts do. They
Because
just
I
go
just did.
directly into you.
Because that second smell you're about to hit your nostrils is not the wild dragon on that bottle.
Oh, second smell has hit the nostrils. Oh no.
So yeah, the pre-shake is important.
Where are we here? Oh, whoa, boy. Sponsored by Oh Young. Sorry, Oh Young's album, Iowa, drops today. Oh Young's actual name is Leah Rusley, and she's a film composer by day, and you may have seen some of the movies she's scored. I'm asking the movie guys here. Recent big ones that she's done, Problemista and Sorry Baby. Yes? No?
No.
I've heard of Sorry Baby.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Sorry
Baby,
Baby's
I've
supposed to
heard
be
of
good.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't heard the first one, but man, this is fantastic. Congrats on the new album, Iowa. Oh Young. Whoa boy goes to Wemby. Wemby boy of the night. 38 points, 16 rebounds, as we talked about. Spurs beat the Pistons. 12 of 24 from the field, 4 of 10 from deep, 10 of 11 at the free throw line, blocked 5 shots, did not commit a single turnover. in nearly 40 minutes played. I think he was at 39 in the box score. So what a game. Couple assists as well. Flexing on him. Wemby's muscles.
He's got muscles.
Bad, yeah.
Yeah.
Defined.
I mean, arms that long, it's probably hard to develop the long and short head of the bicep, but he's getting there. Preseason, we definitely talked, will Wemby have a 5x5 game?
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't yet this season have a 5-steal game. But there's still time.
There
got,
is still
20-ish
time.
games left? I don't know.
Yeah, it's
know
going
what's
to be
gonna happen
tight.
this
It's
year,
going to
but
be
it
tight.
could.
I mean,
so is Max's 4 steals?
Yeah, he's got a
season?
4-steal game this season.
Khalil Ware, though, was sort of flirting with the 5x5 last night. Just needed the assists.
Sure.
Sort of, is that an easy one? It sort of is. Can be.
Can be.
But he had an amazing game with the box score. 16 points, 11 rebounds, 7 blocks, and 5 steals. Just 1 assist, though. So coming up short for the quadruple, or the 5x5, not quadruple.
Yeah, he's not an assist man.
No, that'll be tough for him. But, you get those cheap assists. Like,
Very
just
cheap.
hand it to somebody, hits a 3.
Not expensive.
Got to get a couple of those. All right, pick them. I'm in a hole here. Man, these are 2 tough losses. I know the Lakers sort of made things interesting, but I lost again by basically 1 possession. And you guys got it because the Nuggets covered. Was it 5.5 was the line? Yeah,
Yep.
Jesus, they won by 7. So I'm 1-3. You guys are 3-1. I'm at a bit of a deficit, but I was down last month too, and I came back. So where are we going tonight?
We're going to Charlotte, where the Hornets are hosting the Miami Heat, and they're favored by 7.5 at home.
Whoa.
Large line, so they got to win by 8 or more. You feel comfortable taking them, Skeets? You're the only one on the Charlotte Hornets.
Yeah, I don't love the line being that big.
It's big.
But I don't,
Big line.
I don't need to pick against a team right now that's rolling, baby.
Yeah, and they're blowing teams out. So,
Yeah, they are. 20-2 with that starting lineup. But the Heat in the back-to-back here, played last night. But big game in terms of like trying to catch them too in the standing.
Really big game.
But the Heat are winning games here. That's a tough one. The line is a little weird. I think that's because of the back-to-back situation. But I need them to win by 8. I need this. I could use this for the weekend. I don't want to have a crappy weekend after a Friday night loss. Just ruins the weekend for
Throws
me.
things off, huh?
No, yeah, the Hornets is a good pick though. Considering that the Heat have spanked them earlier in the season, they put 144 on Charlotte. Early season, then they beat them again, 126 to 108. So this is the 3rd game, so they'll have something to avenge.
We will see. Friday night here, Tatum coming back, maybe Aaron Gordon, and we got a good game here between the Heat and Hornets. Okay, rapid fire time. Trey's got the questions. The 3 of us have the answers.
Feels like a perfect time for another round of salts with my friends.
My head's
then
ringing a
rapid-
little bit, man.
Yeah. Maybe it masks the concussion symptoms, but it also kind of gives you concussion symptoms.
Yeah, I have like a
Last
tiny
year.
headache, like a
Yeah.
little bit. Yeah.
Better do some more. Comedian Nate Meeker said that hearing, "Okay, white boy," on a pickup basketball court means more to him than when his mom says, "I love you." Guys, what's a compliment you always like to hear, Skeets?
I'll stick on the basketball court. Great pass.
Great pass.
I love it.
Good look.
I'm like Jokic, man. I'm like Magic Johnson. Passing makes 2 people happy.
Hey.
Scoring only makes 1 person happy. So, anytime you get a great pass, nice look, I like it. I'm a words of affirmation guy too, so
Good.
I'm in on that.
Right.
Good answer.
Me too. I'm a words of affirmation guy. So when somebody says to me, "Nice hair," I say thank you. They say, "I like that little wave thing. What do you do? How do you do it?" I talked to a fan of ours when we were in Austin. He asked me, "How do you do that hair thing?" I say, "It's just there." And it's great because people say it to me, and then I have to remember, "Oh yeah, my hair's like that."
My hair's badass.
Well, I forget about it sometimes. Sometimes I go natural oil, like Trae has recommended before. Just don't wash this thing. Then my wife
Right.
gets mad at me. Wash your hair. Wash your face. Oh God, now I gotta wash my face too. So much work.
Good answer.
Thanks.
Yeah. JD, what's a compliment you always like to hear?
I don't love getting compliments because I never believe them, but I'll take it to the pickleball court. Nice shot. Nice shot from the opponent.
Yeah.
When they say, when my partner says it, it's like, yeah, okay, yeah. And most of the time it's lucky, like it's just a lucky shot.
Oh.
But I'll take the compliment.
they don't need
I
to know
always
that.
say thank you. Like, yeah, they don't need to know. It's never, there's only bad luck, right? Like if it goes out, it's bad luck. If it goes in, it's my excellent
Yeah.
skills.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you're not a words of affirmation guy.
I love them. Don't get me wrong. I love getting compliments. I just never believe them. You know what I mean? It's a low self-esteem thing.
Right.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Good
It's like
answer.
you have to say something. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So
This is your therapy. Let it all out, man.
yeah.
Speaking of therapy, how are your ankles doing?
I haven't tried the shoes yet.
Oh, you haven't tried them.
Well, yeah.
Speaking of therapy, how are your
I haven't tried them yet.
What a segue.
There's different kinds of therapy.
There's a physical therapy.
Yeah.
We're passing around a pair of shoes to try.
Yeah.
The last time I played pickleball was the first opportunity to play in them, but it was a tournament, so I didn't want to mess with my.
Yeah. You can't do that. You gotta
So,
work them in.
I'm also I wear Tatums, and I always get compliments on those. That's a nice compliment to
Hey.
get, actually.
Ooh, shoes. Anytime
Yeah.
you get complimented on your shoes, that's a good call.
Yeah. And it's out of the ordinary because I'm on a pickleball court and I'm wearing these very flashy basketball shoes.
Right.
It's a nice shoe, though.
Yeah. But now I'm the shoe guy. Everybody knows me for the shoes. If I wear these new shoes, they're gonna be like, what are those?
They're very different.
Yeah.
Very different.
But
shoe.
I'll try them. I'll try them this weekend.
Okay, thanks.
I just want you guys to know really good answers all around.
Great. No, thank you.
Great start.
Yes. Yeah.
Fucking liar.
Look, it was a sketchy start, JD, but you brought it around at the end, I thought. Luke Cornett wants the Atlanta Hawks to cancel their Magic City promotion coming up in a couple of weeks here, but they're not going to be able to do it. What is something that you want to cancel that definitely won't happen, Skeets?
Look, I apologize because I'm pretty sure I've already used this answer before in rapid fire, but I would like to cancel AI slop. And it was top of mind because James Harden just shared an AI video.
Oh, yeah.
Recapping his career, I guess, this week. He's claiming the generative model is fire. And here are some photos from said fire. The video misspelled the NBA, showed him shooting with the wrong hand multiple times. It got his own name wrong. What? Like, why does it say that on the back of
His last name's not Pufus?
Pufus? Like, I mean, that's gonna come back to bite him in the ass once he goes, 3 for 18 in Game 5 or 6 of a first round series. But yeah, this is not it. But it ain't going anywhere.
Pufus,
and I know it's only getting smarter. One day it'll know how to spell Harden correctly.
Yeah, as far as worst of the week nominees go, somebody suggested that.
Sure.
But then I Googled James Harden slop, and I saw that he has done a slop-like advertising video a few months ago for My Prize. It's like an online casino thing. So I thought, oh, maybe it's old. And I didn't get into the Pufus. I didn't see the
No,
Pufus.
this is new. This one's
is
new.
new.
Yeah.
But he's been slopping for a while.
Yeah.
Something that I would love to cancel is going to medieval times tonight because I have to go tonight. I got to go tonight. I went like 6 months ago, but it's already been promised to my 6-year-old daughter who's excited.
Okay.
And we did go 6 months ago and she liked it.
Yeah.
The Falcon flying around that arena. Fun. It's pretty neat. It is pretty neat.
Now the question is, are you going to get a new show?
No.
You're getting the exact same thing.
Exact same show. Well, I don't know. I'm just assuming that it's the same.
I asked that because I saw ads for this recently.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, we got a new show,
Okay.
but I wonder how often it gets updated.
Yeah, I did
Probably
go
not
last
every
year,
6 months.
so maybe it's a new season.
Maybe it is. Maybe it is.
We'll
Good luck.
see.
Who are you going to be cheering for?
Well, thankfully,
color?
Yellow probably.
Okay.
Thankfully, not an ad, but we had those Tabasco little bottles that we used,
Yeah.
and my friend Phil said to me, like he was just joking, but he knows the food is pretty meh there. He said maybe we should sneak in some Tabasco, and I said, oh
Honestly,
yeah, we've got
that's
these
a
little baby
great
bottles,
idea.
these bottles that are literally 2 inches tall. I said, oh yeah, I got you, man. Sneak those in.
You're going to put a
shoot.
little dash in the dragon's blood? Isn't that what they call the tomato soup?
Is that what they call it?
Or is that
I
just
only
Matt
rem-
Austin calling it that?
I remember, I don't
don't
think
know.
I've been for a long time, but I do remember them calling the chicken skin dragon skin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So,
I
I
think
mean-
they do that.
They probably dragon everything.
Oh,
up.
who
Yeah.
was there at the time Matt Austin got into it with the wench? For like 20 minutes, they went back and forth like, they were in medieval times. It was hilarious, but yeah. All right. Well,
Anyways,
sorry,
yeah,
you
the
can't
Tabasco's
cancel.
going to go on everything, that's for sure.
Give it a little flavor.
Yeah.
Do you think we're going to see a resurgence in medieval times now that the jousting Game of Thrones series is taking place?
I think a small bump
Probably so.
because it was great scenes.
100%.
Great scenes.
Great scenes, yeah.
JD, what is something you want to cancel that definitely won't happen?
It's going to sound bad, but my son's graduation is coming up, high school graduation.
Yeah.
Look, there's two people that definitely do not want to go to this thing. It's me and Jack.
Yeah.
He does not want to go to it.
Yeah. But what Rachel's saying, this is
Everybody's,
absolutely must do.
parents coming down. Everything, Derek might even come up from Mexico.
Oh, we're making a
It's
big deal
thing.
out of
It's
this.
just,
Yeah,
Lincoln
okay.
had the same thing.
Okay.
Lincoln had a small class. It was like 100 and something people. I don't know how many people are in Jack's class.
But way
It's like
bigger.
it's an industrial complex, right? This graduation thing. It's in a stadium. It's
But
just,
they might do multiple schools. Is
Yeah,
that-
well, they
right?
do one school at a time. But
Yeah, but like they keep cycling
it
them
churns, but it's still in stuff. Like it just goes on and on and
in. Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
And I'm very proud of him. But it's like he's just waiting for it to end. He can't. He only goes half a day. He works half a day with us. Like it's just like he just can't wait for it to end. It's like not really a milestone for him. And I just hate it. But
When is it?
May something.
Oh, okay, not till
Like right before Memorial Day.
Maybe you can inspire him to not go. You say, you can be like Dad, who didn't go to his
There's-
university graduation, right?
But you know what? Put it in the gym. Why can't it be at the gym or the theater in the school? Like I would much prefer that. Like this whole and the guy who presided over Lincoln's graduation 2 years ago, Horton. This guy went down in a huge scandal.
Oh, yeah, he did.
What happened to Horton?
Like embezzlement or something, and he was working in Illinois, and same thing. It's like, why'd you hire this guy? He was, it was bad, very bad.
Yeah.
Horton.
Yeah. It's definitely not good. He's been in the Decatur-ish papers as well for
Jesus.
further scandal for some domestic problems.
Maybe get up there, say something on the mic, JD. I don't know.
But I will say, I love the new superintendent's name, Dr. Sauce.
Dr. Sauce, I get those, yeah.
Join
Dr. Sauce.
That's a badass name. Honestly, would be a great nickname for an NBA player.
Dr.
hell
Sauce.
Dr.
yeah.
Sauce, that's an awesome nickname.
That's
Yeah,
great.
It is. There's probably an and one guy named Dr.
Well,
Sauce.
there was
Hot sauce?
Hot sauce, yeah, exactly.
You're going to smuggle him into medieval times tonight.
Brought my bottle of Philip Champion.
We thought you were talking about the actual sauce. Like, no, I'm just going to bring him. All right. Well, I think he's got to go, though.
He's got to go. I know he's got to go,
Yep.
and it's going to be a thing for sure. But
Yeah, you'll go out for dinner, I
that
assume,
part of
or
it, I'm
something.
totally into.
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
And, you know, the fam.
Throw the thing. Oh, yeah. The hat thing.
You guys throw the thing?
We never did
They
the
throw
hat
the
thing at
thing,
all.
yeah.
Did we? No.
Mortarboard, is that
no.
what that thing's called?
Did we even
Ooh,
have
what a word.
hats? No. I think we just had gowns.
What, did they
for
just not have
college?
any hats in Canada? You didn't have the sex
Whaler
hats. You
toques.
didn't have the mortar boards, just toques.
I
huh?
don't
Oh, yeah.
think we had a
Ryerson
hat, but-
Rams. They could have had a sex hat for that.
Wow.
Wow. You know.
What a missed opportunity
Yeah.
there.
Hey, man, just another great round of answers.
No,
Thought-provoking.
Get out of
and
here. Now I don't
interesting.
believe you.
NBC brought back Bob Costas, Doug Collins, and Mike Fratello for a throwback broadcast of Sixers Spurs. They said they're going to do it some more. People loved it.
Yep.
What's another reunion that would hit you right in the nostalgia bone?
Right in the nostalgia bone. Where is that? The tip of my dick?
I feel like it's one of your middle ribs.
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah,
like
yeah.
your fourth or fifth rib.
All right. Well, it's a little CanCon for you. The reunion? Humpty, Dumpty, Marigold,
Wow.
and Bear.
The polka dot door.
The polka dot door, baby.
What?
A classic.
Literally what?
Canadian children's television series. It aired in the 70s and the 80s and a little bit of the early 90s. So even, JD knows this one because
hell yeah.
70s guy, I'm an 80s child. It was a great show, man. Great show. Those were the stuffed animals, the four I just named.
I'm seeing it here.
They did add a French cat too, didn't they?
That was after my time.
Yeah, that was in the 80s. Yeah, I want to say it was like, it wasn't Manu. It was something like Manu or something. Anyway, it was a French cat got added to the mix, so we learned some French phrases.
Nice.
But yeah, polka dot door. Tess, you
about-
remember this?
Oh, it was
no?
great.
Yeah, yeah.
That
Don't
was
forget
great.
Pokeroo.
Well, Pokeroo, now that's the fun part, isn't it? Because Pokeroo, you thought was just its own thing.
yeah.
And then at some point as a child, you learn, or it clicks oh wait, one of the hosts is always gone when Pokeroo shows up.
That's right.
And then comes back and goes, oh, I just missed him again?
Oh, man.
And then you're like, oh, fuck. That's him or her, but usually him because it was usually the guy.
Yeah.
He is Pokeroo. He is leaving and coming back as the big mascot thing.
Okay.
And then playing dumb when he comes back. Oh, I missed him.
Like a Clark Kent kind of deal.
Totally.
Sort of, yeah.
Okay.
But man, like, I don't know.
I found it so frustrating as a kid, like before I figured it out, like you've missed
why do you keep leaving? You know he shows up at the end all the time. Yeah.
And he borderline didn't believe her as well, right?
Yeah,
Like he would be like, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
You're making it up again.
But it took me, I'm not proud to admit how many years that took me. In fact, I was probably maybe in my 20s when I was tipped off to that.
I just found out right now.
Oh, damn it. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Am I right to assume that one of these characters is a stuffed egg?
Yeah, that's.
It looks like.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Got to be
Humpty.
Humpty or
Humpty
Dumpty.
or Dumpty.
I don't know.
They
which-
both are. They both sort of
Right.
are. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. I used to love those stuffed animals.
Did your name ever? Did she ever say your name when looking in the mirror?
Looking through
Like,
the door? Yeah.
I always waited.
I don't. Yeah, was there a Philip? Probably said.
Must
Yeah,
have been.
probably. Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't remember my name, but
Great show. Great show. I couldn't believe it was on that long. That's a long time, man.
yeah,
20 years.
yeah, man, kids TV is it's a gold mine back then.
Yeah.
Cheap to make.
Yeah.
Nostalgia that would get me right in the bone. Bringing back the deep voice guy for Boys to Men, because they've
Rest in
moved on.
peace, right? Rest in peace.
No,
He's alive.
99% sure of that.
Oh.
Yes.
They just kicked him out? Man, geez.
They
I
moved on. They
thought he
parted
was
ways.
honestly passed.
No, they parted
idea.
ways a long time
Wow.
ago. They've done the reunion thing.
Okay.
So it's been so long that they've done it. And they left, but now they've got to add a lot of dancing to the routine because they're getting a little older. And although their voice is still incredible, carried them a long way. They add that, and I don't think this gentleman Michael is capable of the dancings. That's just not his thing.
So it's the dancing. It's not the voice. It's not the bass.
For what? For my reunion?
Yeah, like the bass, the guy
Yes.
that you're missing. It's the dancing, not the voice.
No. I'm just saying, even if he did try and come back, he couldn't dance with the new
Right,
with the
gotcha.
crew.
Right.
They're still they're still they make dancing a part of their thing now, which
Yeah.
never used to be a part of it.
That's pretty unusual that they would add the dancing as they get older.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Just because their voices weren't the same, but their voices were so good they didn't need to dance.
Well, yeah.
So that's their calling card. But Michael McCrary, what's
Michael
his name?
McCary. Yeah.
McCary, yeah.
Yeah, he's alive.
He's alive.
What do you think he
Great
was known
news.
by? What was sometimes he referred to?
Big Mike?
No, Mike something.
Mike, not pimp,
No.
because he'd always have his cane.
No. Go with the sound of his voice.
Smooth?
Bass?
Mike Smooth?
Bass.
Mike
Bass. Wow.
Mike Bass.
This guy was the deep guy.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with Lance Bass.
True. I don't think these guys have ever been confused. Did you have a favorite Boys Band song?
No, did I or do I? Because they still exist. They
Do you
they
still listen to
trend.
Boys to Men?
Absolutely.
That's incredible.
Yeah,
Respect.
because they're not just I'll make love to you. They're not just that.
No.
They're deeper than that. They're way deeper.
Recommend a
than that.
deep cut that maybe
Yeah.
because if I would listen to Boys to Men now, I would number one would be Cooley High Harmony.
Yeah.
Motown Philly,
Philly,
of
that's a
course.
great
But
tune.
I don't know like a deep cut non-single to turn on.
Well, I'm a Water Runs Dry fan.
Well, that's
and if-
second album, right?
Yeah.
Second or
Two, yeah.
Yeah,
That's a
two.
great tune.
It's
yeah.
Roman
That's a
Roman
great album,
numeral
too.
2. Listen, if you want a
That's on Bended Knee too. Yeah.
yeah.
That's
So those are the
one
hits.
album.
But also on that album, 50 Candles. If you're into playing music before you make loves,
Oh.
50 Candles.
50 Candles. It sounds like a sensual song.
and Mr. Deep Man is he's
Prob-
thriving
yeah.
in that.
He's featured. It's not in the set list anymore. Wanye can't handle it.
Did they ever give that guy helium? See what happens to his voice? Just you see that sometimes.
I did just see a clip of Vin Diesel
did
sucking on some helium. He sucks on some helium and says a sentence that no one has ever said before. I can't even imagine the words that he said. I'll have to find that. It's a really weird clip. JD, what's another?
Yeah, go ahead.
Another reunion.
I'm also going Cancot. I've mentioned this show on the show before. I want to bring back Monica Duell, Michael Williams, Rick Campanelli, also known as Rick the Temp.
Yep.
Electric Circus. Baby.
Electric Circus.
Electric
again.
Circus. Now, look, we've been watching Survivor 50. We're seeing some, what do the kids say, cooked unks on that show.
Sure.
Imagine the cooked unks if we brought back all the dancers, like the same dancers, and they have to
Wow.
dance for 90 minutes at 299
You'd have to
Queen
have
Street
like
West.
paramedics on
You
the
might.
scene. Yeah.
You might. Your smelling salts at least.
Yes.
Unks.
Yes.
Warp 1, the Hoodie Boys, Brenda C., Kendrick Pompey,
The-
a.k.a. the Cowboy. These are all the dancers.
These are all the dancers at
Tyra
Electric
J.
The
Circus.
dancers
Yes.
became that popular that they had their own
Well,
nicknames or names.
They're mentioned in the Wikipedia, and there are no links, so they're not that popular. I
Right,
think
right.
a couple of them were like editors for City TV and stuff. So they would
Wow.
like just walk away from their editing bay and then jump on the stage and start dancing.
I've got to clock out to dance.
But yeah,
Good
Electric
gig.
Circus would get me right in my fourth rib if I saw
Nice.
that
Right in
again.
the fourth rib.
Nice. There it is. Rapid fire. Not so rapid. Definitely not rapid this week, but we had some fun. Before we go, we got a founding member shout out. We got another one. And it's Shihan. Thank you, Shihan, for being a loyal No Dunks founding member on Substack. We appreciate it. We appreciate everybody that is subscribed, whether you're a founding member or a yearly subscription or a monthly subscription, or even the people that are just click to get the once in a blue moon free emails. That's fine. Do you?
Totally. Like you get the alert that the show is open. I just appreciate you opening the email.
That's right.
Good for our percentage open statistics.
Yeah, we get a pretty good percentage.
I
will
love
say.
that. I love that.
Yeah.
There was that individual who said, "When am I getting shouted out?" Did you see that?
Yeah, I checked it. I followed up. I
Oh,
replied.
good,
It was
good,
Rima.
good,
Rima's
good.
Rima's a yearly subscription. I
Yeah.
said this is for the founding members. That's the sort of the
Oh,
highest
gotcha.
level. But you just got one, Rima.
Boom.
Thank you.
You just got one.
But you've opened a can of
Oh,
worms.
I
It's a can of
sure
worms
did.
now.
Yeah,
so.
sure.
My mistake.
Song for Mama. Good
Good one.
jam.
That is a
A
good
bit
one.
more of a deeper cut because it was
Oh,
on, it
100%.
was on like a soundtrack, wasn't it? Was it even on one of their albums? Maybe
I
it
don't know.
was. Maybe
I
it
mean,
was.
they did it at awards shows
That's a
and
good
stuff,
song,
so you saw it happen.
Mama.
Yeah.
They're just singing about their mama.
They're coming here, huh?
Are they?
March 29th and April 2nd. 2 shows at State Farm Arena.
State Farm Arena. I mean,
That's
in
shocking.
Atlanta, I believe it.
Yeah.
Actually, they could do it.
No. Wow.
That's crazy.
Who are they?
No.
I've seen him at
Zipper won't do
Chastain. Who? That's surprising though.
That's
that
amazing.
must be a big list. It's
think
not
it's
just
part
that.
of a
You don't think
thing?
it's just them? You think it's
March
New
29th
Edition
and
and
April
them?
2nd. Like we're chilling for 2 days
Yeah,
in
what are they
between.
doing in
and then
Come on. Come on the show.
the New Edition Way tour. So maybe it's
Oh.
them in New Edition.
I literally
Okay.
just jokingly said New Edition. And the answer was New Edition.
Wait, yeah, New Edition is just come back. I think.
I think Boys to Men, I think the story goes Boys to Men learned of New Edition and for some reason changed their name from Boys to T.O. Men to the 2 as a Roman numeral.
Oh,
I think
it's-
there's a weird thing there.
Oh,
I'm telling you.
it's actually it's not New Edition. It's Boys to Men and Tony Braxton. That's who they. That's the tour. Yeah,
But
yeah,
they're
yeah.
calling it New Edition Tour?
Yeah. Or maybe I'm wrong.
How's that legal?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe they are the third.
Wow. So
third
you're
group?
Tony Braxton might be in the mix as well.
100%. Tony
Damn,
Braxton.
now we're
is in it.
talking
Yes,
here.
yes. I had forgotten about that.
Now we're selling out.
Wait a second.
Maybe it's
Sounds
all
awesome.
three of them.
What's
Maybe
your
it's-
favorite? What's your favorite season of loneliness of the 4? What do you think?
What do I think?
Yeah, I think it's winter. That's when I'm longing the most. That's probably when I'm at my loneliest. You know, just because if you're not going home seeing family,
Sure. Seasonal
thinking of
affective
friends.
disorder.
Yeah, it's dark out early.
Big time.
Mm.
No sun.
And
I
Nope,
mean,
not
look,
one.
I do think fall is a sad season as well. It's the season of decay.
Really?
Interesting.
Decay. Wow.
Leaves are falling from the trees, decomposing on the ground. Everything around you is dying. At least winter, we're turning the corner to rebirth in spring. Spring, of course, the most hopeful of seasons.
Yeah.
That's true.
Of all four, yeah, fall is definitely not top two. Not top two. It could be top three, but it ain't top two. Bottom two, sure.
What season do you think water runs most dry? I guess it's summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Let's wrap this up. Nobody wants to go, do they?
No,
We're too much fun.
we're freestyling and killing it right now, I would say.
We're
We're trying to help the YouTube algorithm, which is fucking shat the bed recently. What's going on, YouTube?
The longer we stay live, the better it is.
What's happened here the last little bit? Oh, they changed
have
something,
changed.
man. They changed something. Oh, I thought you were
Something
getting ready
changed.
for
Yeah, I
one
thought you
more
were-
huff here
One
before we
more-
say goodbye. Do you
One
want to
more
take one more
salt-
huff?
One
Tat?
more salty boy.
One more J.
Salt life.
Not really.
Imagine that's what those salt life stickers on the back of.
It's for smelling
I
salts.
love smelling salts. He doesn't want another one, man. He's eyeing it
So
warily.
it's spelled, the fragrance is spelled correctly here.
Well, not on here. It's fragrance.
Oh, so they just messed up on different parts of their.
Quality control.
Oh, on the box, you said they spelled fragrance wrong.
Yeah, with that random
Fragrance.
What's amazing is the scale of water you put into it definitely strengthens the smelling salts.
Let's
I look
pour
at- if you
the whole bottle of water you have left into the bottle. Let's see what happens. Let's get
scorching
nuts.
hot. Literally, it looks like your face will light on fire. Like that's how hot. That's how.
It was a jolt. It was an absolute jolt. I could see why people do it, but you shouldn't. Okay, don't do this. This is stupid what we just did.
Yeah, put the disclaimer at the end.
Yeah, I have to just
like
cover
that.
our ass. You know?
Yeah, no,
just
it's
in
fine.
case somebody sues us or something. Don't do that. It's not safe for you. It's the dumbest thing we've ever done.
You can't handle it.
Well, right behind putting on a dog shock collar on me that one time. That was probably dumb
cool.
too.
Yeah. That was a good one.
Welcome to Jackass, Johnny Knoxville. Okay, let's go. Let's get out of here. Enjoy Jason Tatum's return. Enjoy Aaron Gordon's return. Enjoy all the basketball this weekend. We'll be back on Monday to recap it to the best of our abilities. If you enjoy this show, if you enjoy seeing a bunch of guys do smelling salts and then talking hoops, hit the like button and subscribe. Podcast listeners, 5-star ratings and reviews. Clipper Bros.
You heard it here first. Have a great time. Turn up. Love you guys. Awesome.
Thanks for joining us, and remember, definitely felt like Jackass here. And I'm just curious, what's Johnny Knoxville up to these days?
Fear Factor.
Ah,
He's hosting Fear Factor.
that's a perfect
It's a
fit.
reboot. Yeah. I haven't seen it, but that's what he's doing.
Nice.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Embrace the weekend, people.